Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Wolverines will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Tate. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Now the play fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big fella showing some ability. Got away from one tackle. Defense lucky they had a few more there to help.
Yeah, he's not a big stiff. He's not a blocking tight end. This guy can do some work out in the open.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you're talking about coming out ready, hair's on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
The Wolverines in a good spot here with second and short. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass.
Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry up.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on third down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
The Wolverines have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bowl. It's guys flying around, giving great effort, and getting to the football. But it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position. And right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make a play.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
That's caught. It's Marsh. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Catch in the middle. It's Klein. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Here they come facing third and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. Got his man downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Wolverines, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll run it on first and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Trying to barrel in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted deep in his own end. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can't.
Bringing it back. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They're going to ride this running back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. There's so many great rivalries in college football, guys, but I think this one, because of the disdain and the excellence, sort of rises to the top.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are great rivalries scattered all around this country. In-state rivalries, interconference rivalries, with great history, great pageantry. But I think what makes Ohio State versus Michigan unique is the fact that more often than not, these are 2 teams competing for national championships at the end of the year. And this game really does determine the national landscape.
And 19 national championships between the 2 teams. Late in the year, it always matters. You go back to 2006, number 1 versus number 2. So,
oh, it's a fumble. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
and the defense had that one sniffed out from the start. But look at this, the offense back on the ball, going with some tempo. This defense has got to communicate fast and get lined up.
He wants to throw it again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Here's a heat. Trying to beat the D deep. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. These two first squared off in 1897, and this rivalry is almost like a history of the sport itself.
So much history, so much tradition. I can go back to 2006 when they were 1-2 in the country. You know, like, these games really matter.
Oh, he's got some space. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Well, they've done nothing on offense so far, but if they can put some points on the board before halftime, it could really change things.
No doubt. Go into the locker room with some good juices, some good vibes, and momentum can switch a game in a heartbeat. But this offense hasn't had much to cheer about yet. That play gives them one play. Now let's go build on it and make something happen before the half.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Breaks the tackle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. They'll run the screen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Yeah, and that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's Haynes. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Buying some time as he moves left. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available, scramble, give me an easy 1st down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback adapting. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He wants to take the top off. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
The official says no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better second half?
To throw, it's Underwood. The sweet feet buy a little time. Just a short pass to the tight end. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Let's it fly. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Quickly to the tight end, and he'll be brought down.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Grabbed behind the line. It's Haynes. They'll bring him down right at the 20-yard line, and a fourth down looms and decision time for this offense. They're going to pass on the field goal. They're still looking for 6 in this situation. On fourth down, looking to pass. There he goes. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And that's the money down, man. Fourth down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play. You're trying to get it through the air. Nothing open downfield. And he just takes over. He just tucks the ball and runs, goes and gets it. Great job, great decision-making by the quarterback on that play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Touchdown, Michigan! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. So a relatively short drive covering 39 yards. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Peoples.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
On the ground, it's Jackson.
And this is is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
To the ground with the back. Shakes off the defender. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air, it's Sayin. Under fire. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Off-play action on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And they thought they could pull off the surprise. Well, the surprise was on them. A stop. I know they wanted to be aggressive, throw caution to the wind. They might have been better off playing it safe there. Grabbed in the middle. It's Marshall.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there. He knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, the offense on 3rd down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires downfield. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Just carving up this Nice defense in getting it down to the 24.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on fourth down right there. Getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
On the run, still looking. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Offense changing the play. With the catch, it's Haynes. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Dude, you're in such a great position. You got the lead. Clock's winding down. I got to put some drives together. The last thing I can do is give the ball back to the other team. Horrible fumble. Big-time costly mistake.
The play fake on first down, wants to throw. Working the middle. Running wide open down the gut of the field. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down.
And the D does it again. I feel like it's a repeat. We can play that over and over today. They've had a great game against the pass, against the run, limiting the big plays, and they do it again. Just watch them where they're supposed to be. They're physical. They don't give up a lot of tackles, a lot of yards after the tackle. Just a great performance by this D.
And now on second down for this offense. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. If they can pay off this third and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline.
That's a big stop by this defense. And now, man, this is decision time. If it's at the 5, if it's at the 10, I'm kicking the field goal, tying this thing up. But so close to the goal line, you want to roll the dice to still maybe take the lead in the fourth quarter.
And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on fourth and goal. Skips away from pressure. He wants it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And what a play by the defense, right? You got the lead, but your backs are up against the wall down in your own red zone. Someone's got to be able to step up and make a play. And he delivers in the end zone, getting the INT, preserving his team's lead here late.
They want that clock to run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Wolverines inside the final minute trying to hang on to this lead and the ball. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll pull it down and run. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the fourth quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first down.
Turning it on! He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. Knocked down for the tackle.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
They cross out all of the M's on campus. They call them the school up north. But this year, Ohio State will have to call Michigan the victors in the game as they plant their flag in this rivalry for another year. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another